Good morning and welcome to Cindy's Kitchen. We're so glad that you are here this morning. If you are brand new, welcome. We make quick, easy, and yummy meals here, and we have a good community. We sit and chitty chat, we have good long conversations, we laugh. It's all good fun. If you're looking for a particular recipe, please visit our YouTube channel, also conveniently called Cindy's Kitchen. Subscribe, and then you can see all of our recipes. Close to 200 now. Yay! Okay, so before I do that, I'm gonna start with a big soup pot. Soup pot, stock pot, Dutch oven, whatever you wanna call it. And I've got a tablespoon of butter in there. See, butter. You can use oil, that's fine. But that's how we're gonna start, and I'm gonna turn that on, okay? The nice thing about this recipe, just like what we did yesterday, is if you're cooking for one, you don't have to make as much as I do. It's very easy to cut down, okay? All right. Oh, look, it came on, and I didn't even have to, like, light it. Isn't that a great thing? All right, so I have a very small onion here, and so I'm just gonna dice up the onion. Whoops, I almost got me. I'm just gonna dice up the onion pretty small, and we're gonna saute that onion down. If you have a larger onion, just cut it in half. Just do half. You don't need a whole lot. And if you don't have onion, you certainly could use onion powder, okay? The majority of recipes, like especially the homemade ones oh, and let's just say, what is Sopa de Fideo, right? Sopa means soup. Fideo, F-I-D-E-O, means noodle. So basically, noodle soup, right? I worked when my daughter was young. She always wanted salad or SpaghettiOs packed in her lunch. You know what? My oldest daughter loved salad, and she would eat raw tomatoes. We used to have Wednesday night at our church. We had a thing called midweek, and we had classes, but we had dinner. And so they would have a salad bar out. And one of the ladies came up to me and said, "Did you know that your daughter," and this when she was little, she just had a bowl of onions covered in ranch dressing. Ah! Okay, so my butter is melted. I'm just gonna take my onions, see I diced up, and put it in the pot. Into the pot we go. La la la. Give it a toss. Okay. While that's cooking, we're going on to our next ingredient, and that is the vermicelli. Vermicelli, see? Also called Fideo. You see it right there? F-I-D-E-O. Now, this is, I don't know. Anyway, this is the brand that I got. Mediterranean, like little grocery store. I mean, they sell like kebabs and things like that, but there's a grocery store attached. And I buy groceries in there sometimes just because it's cool. Look at this. This is like Fideo, but it's different colors. How fun is that? I like to go to different grocery stores, you know, like different ethnicities, because I just like trying new cool things. Okay, so we're just gonna brown our noodles, okay? The homemade version of this would have been not to put my onion over there. The homemade version of this would have been to take a blender, cut up some tomatoes, cut up an onion, put some garlic, and put all of that in a blender or food processor and pulse it until it's a puree. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna use a can of tomato puree. Now, if you want to use a can of tomatoes and puree them down, you certainly can do that. I know you think that I would have moved the camera and we would be over here today, but I don't like it over there. I am gonna add some garlic. Roasted. You know I'm using roasted garlic. It's just me. I can't help myself. I need the roasted garlic. Okay, so here's my roasted garlic. I'm probably, you see that? Yum. We could just eat this out of there. Although I'm almost out. I had to buy some more big old heads. I'm gonna put that in there. Give it another stir. Okay. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? So I had to actually buy, ooh, look. So I've got 4, we'll just take them out of there. I got 4 new ones so that I can make some more roasted garlic. Yum, yum. more roasted garlic. I go through it so fast. I don't know about you. Anyway, so this is gonna go in there instead of making tomatoes. I put my garlic and my onions already in there, and then we're gonna put this in there as soon as our pasta, our noodles, have gotten toasty and a little light brown. I'll keep checking on them. The only other things we're gonna put in here, we're gonna put some water. I wanna show you some options. Knorr has 2 different options for you. Now this one is a tomato bouillon with chicken flavor. So this is like all in one. Like if you had no tomatoes, you could probably do it just from this. Hey Deanne, this is just chicken. So, you know, it's like powdered chicken bouillon. So instead of the hard cube, it's a powder. I have to tell you, if you make a lot of soups or a lot of sauces, this is so much, I mean, buying something like this is so much cheaper than continually buying the cans, because that's a lot of water, when in fact, you can just add this to the water. One of the things I like about these is, look at this. So this is chicken. Okay, they have a beef one. This one is tomato with chicken, and this one is ham. Ham flavored. So if you're making beans, hold on, I gotta give it a stir. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, I almost burned. I almost burned. Okay, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Can you see in there? You see? I almost burned it, but I didn't. You see how it's brown? Yummy, it's all toasty. Now, from here, I'm gonna go ahead and add my tomato puree. Or if you wanted to do this from scratch and you put everything in the blender, remember I said you could do that, then of course this is when you'd add everything, okay? All right, so I'm adding the tomato in there. Even though I've added the tomato, I like a lot of tomato flavor. I know, if I really did, I would have used real tomatoes. So I'm gonna use some of my Knorr, it's caldo de tomato con sabor de pollo. So it's soup of tomato with the flavor of chicken. My bad Spanish. I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of this. Now you notice, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I haven't added any salt. I know, are you guys like all freaking out? But there's salt in here, and I don't wanna get it too salty, okay? So I'm using 2 tablespoons of this. If you don't have this, it's fine. If you don't have this, it's fine. You certainly could add chicken stock, because I'm just gonna add some water in just a second. The only other seasoning I'm gonna add is some smoked cumin, and probably a teaspoon, yep, a teaspoon of smoked cumin, just because I really want, it's like smoked paprika, but even better. Okay, now we need some water. Okay, hold on. I went ahead and heated the water. I know. I'm kind of cheating. But that way, it'll cook faster, and then we can all taste it together. Oh, yes, we can taste it together. So how much? I don't know, 6, 8 cups of water. I want to make sure it looks like a soup, okay? All right, I'm going to put this back on the stovetop, but just so you can look at this. Can you see the color? See how it's a dark red color? Yum. Okay, I'm gonna put this back and we're gonna bring it to a boil. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I burned I burned my brand new, shoot. That's bad. Okay, gotta flip it over. Oh, that's bad. Bad, Cindy, bad. Anyway, if you're looking for some shortcuts, these are some good ones. Like I said, a chicken bouillon, a tomato with chicken bouillon, or if you're making beans or something and you don't have any ham or bacon, the ham, jambon ham, okay? So good kind of, didn't know that existed. All right, while our soup comes to a boil, because that's what needs to happen, our soup has to come to a boil, now we need to move on to the sandwich, because that's our chicken noodle soup, basically. No chicken, it's just a noodle soup. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Susan. Good to see you guys from California. Okay, remember the other day, I showed you this cool little thing? It's my quesadilla maker. Now, you don't have to have a quesadilla maker. That is not required. I gotta plug it in though, hold on. My quesadilla maker does not have an on-off switch. When you plug it in, it powers on. And then it just has a little green dot. And when it's ready, the green dot is on. Okay, so here we go. This is what it looks like on the inside in case you weren't here the other day. So it makes the little creases. So American mama would be making a grilled cheese sandwich right now. But we're gonna make a cheese quesadilla. Now, obviously, you can put some chicken in here. You can put beef in here. You can put peppers. You can put salsa, guacamole, whatever your little heart desires. But my youngest is a cheese quesadilla kind of person. So I'm just taking, whoops, they were stuck together. I'm just taking 2 flour tortillas. 2 flour tortillas. Jessica, how do I start it at the beginning? Priscilla, you have to wait until we're done. You can't start it over until we're done, and then you can. Then you can start it over and watch the replay. I'm just gonna use some Mexican style cheese. See, Mexican blend, shredded cheese, that's it, okay? Okay, the green light is on. Now watch how I do this. This is how easy this is. I'm gonna open it up. Is it hot? Oh, it's hot. Okay. I'm gonna spray a little oil. La la la, la la la. Okay, I'm putting 1 down there. I'm gonna put a hand, you can build them off of here if you want to. I just tend to build on top. Putting my cheese on there. Putting my other tortilla on top, and then I'm gonna close it, push down, and lock it. Ta-da! Now we just have to wait for a little bit and that'll be done. Our soup, let me go check the soup. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, we're boiling. We're boiling. Okay, we have to make some sides. Oh, I need my thing back, sorry. Ooh. Here we go. All right, so what are we gonna put with our soup? Here's what you can do. We can have some avocado with it, if you like avocado. Oh, look at that. That's a good one. Oh, my knife is so sharp, it went all the way through. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do slices down, and I'm gonna be a little bit more careful this time so I don't lose my finger in the place of that. And then when my soup is ready, I'm gonna put some of that in there. The other thing I'm gonna get, queso fresco. Have you ever used this? This is queso fresco, and it's a crumbly kind. So let's get in here. I've used this cheese on this show before. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so I'm gonna peel off a hunk. So see what it kind of looks like? I always hate that light, always makes it see, I'm not certain if you can see, right? Can you see that, how kind of crumbly it is? Oh, there we go, that's better. See, and it kind of, so you can take your fingers and crumble it all up, right, on top, or you can dice it and it kind of stays together. It's very good all by itself. Okay, let me check my doodah. Almost. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna use some cheese on our soup. And, hold on. For those of you who like cilantro, because remember, I know that there are several of you out there that are no cilantro people. And that's okay. I don't want you to eat anything that tastes like soap, because that's what you told me, tastes like soap. So I'm just gonna give that a quick little chop. And really, I did a small, I'm just gonna do enough to put on top of my soup. My sopa. We're learning something new, right? Okay, let me check. Ta and da, except my cheese, has exploded out of the sides. Okay, let me move that over there. I'm going to take my little quesadilla. Oh look, the cheese. The cheese be everywhere. Yummy. Now I'll clean that in a bit. It makes the little, the divots so you can see, well, it's too hot. You see how the little creases are there? But it doesn't go all the way through. What I found when you use the little bitty tortillas, it doesn't, I don't know why. You can use a pizza cutter to get through there, but I have a great knife right here. I don't know why I'm doing that. What I found is if you use the large tortillas, it tends to cut them. Whereas if you use the small tortillas, it doesn't go all the way through. I don't know why that is. Sherilyn, you know, I really want you to, you're a no cilantro. Well, it's fine. You don't have to put it on there. Sherilyn, do try. They have a really nice tofu soy cheese that melts really well. It's in the refrigerated section. Okay, so I'm gonna get my little tortilla. Look at that. My little quesadilla on my fishy plate. Look at that. Now, especially if you have kids, right? This is cheese and bread, basically, okay? So there's that. Now we're gonna get some soup. Hold on, I'm gonna fill my bowl. I'm gonna fill my bowl with yummy soup, and then we will get to taste. Hold on. Hold on. Yummy. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Yum. Okay, now you can't see the fishy. The fishy are definitely way down in the bottom of the bowl. But the great thing is, there's fishy on the front. So even though you can't see the fishy, if they're under the soup, there's the fishy. Look at that. All right, so we have our cheese quesadilla on our little fishy platter, right? And now we're gonna top this. Remember, where's the one we cut up? Here's the one we cut up. We're gonna take a little avocado. You can put some in your soup, or you can put a little on the side of your quesadilla. Whatever floats your boat. Sometimes kids don't eat the avocado, but if you're making this for you, then who cares, right? We get to eat what we want to eat, right? Okay, our cheese. So remember, this is our queso fresco. And look how this crumbles up. Can you see? Okay, I'm gonna do, there, see? And oh no, hold on. Is it this way or this? I gotta go this way, hold on. There we go. Okay, watch. See how it just crumbles? It'll just crumble and go all the way down in the soup. Oh, so